Thanks for inviting us in. It's 11 o'clock and we begin tonight with breaking news. Shots fired inside of Castleton Square Mall. In just the last half hour, police have now confirmed they believe at least one person was injured. Right now, our Logan Gay is outside Castleton Square Mall, where last-minute holiday shoppers had to be evacuated, and she just finished talking with investigators. So, Logan, what do we know about that possible victim?
Well, Scott, we now know someone may have actually been injured in the shooting. Police say around 9:30 p.m. a man walked into Eskenazi Hospital with gunshot wounds, and they believe again that person was here at Castleton and was a part in some way in the shooting and was injured here. But they also said that person, that man, is stable. Now, as far as everything else, as far as how all this started, police say they believe an argument between people who knew each other got out of hand and it escalated to gunfire. Police say they got the call about the shooting around 8:30, and there were already off-duty officers here working security who responded immediately. Those officers and other police evacuated customers safely. Officer Tommy Thompson says the shooting happened in an open foyer area in the main entrance of the mall right behind me. While talking to the media, he said he can't help but think about how traumatizing this was for everyone involved.
These individuals involved resorted to using gun violence again for their conflict resolution, and that does not work. You see it here, and how many families were put at risk, and how hard this is for these families, how close it is to the holidays. And again, these people, how traumatic, this cannot continue to happen. This is not tolerable, and we will continue to do our part as the IMPD, working with the Marion County Prosecutor's Office to locate, find these individuals and bring them to justice, because no one should have to go through this.
They believe this is an isolated incident and that there is no danger to the public. I would also like to mention that while this all was happening, the AMC Theater was still open and running movies. We actually had one of our colleagues who was inside, Alex Amanza. He was inside watching a movie. He said when he went out to use the bathroom, that's when he found out about the shooting and that the theater was not letting anyone else inside, but that everyone who was already in there could continue their movie. Again, he said that was because he went to the restroom. There was no announcement made about the shooting or what was going on at Castleton. Now, again, there is no suspect information that they're able to release right now, but they are asking that anyone with any kind of information to come forward and help them with this investigation. Scott?
All right, Logan Gay reporting live. Thanks so much. Castleton Square is a Simon Mall. We reached out tonight to the company looking for a statement, and when we hear back, we'll pass that along. You may remember last year, 3 men with guns and ski masks were spotted at Castleton Square Mall the day after Christmas. Now, at the time, police told us that quick action from a person at the mall and mall security may have prevented whatever was planned. Officers recovered 2 stolen guns during their investigation. Now, we're going to follow the most recent case of shots fired at Castleton Square Mall in the coming hours. You'll see every breaking development on Sunrise beginning at 4 a.m. A shooting near downtown Indianapolis tonight leads the victim to an unexpected place for help, the Central Library. But that's not where police believe this shooting took place. Police got the call around 5:30 tonight. They found a man at the library with gunshot wounds. Investigators tell us tonight the gunfire happened near 9th and Capitol, not far away.
It's Christmas week. This is not something that we want to wake up and see on our commute home, but rest assured our detectives are going to be working around the clock to find out what led up to this.
Right now, we're working to learn if police have identified a possible suspect. Police tell us they are reviewing camera footage from that area and talking with witnesses. Now, if you have any information that can help investigators, please call IMPD or Crime Stoppers. Rob?
All right, we are looking at some rain that's moving through, very light though it may be, but we do expect a few showers for tonight. Most of this will wrap up overnight, but may linger as a bit of spotty drizzle. Thankfully, temperatures have stayed above freezing and are likely to stay above freezing. We're currently sitting at 42. There are some 30s showing up currently. I think everyone will ease back down into the 30s overnight. There may be a couple of spots we'll have to watch and see if the temperatures are able to drop down to near or perhaps even below freezing. But keep in mind that by that point, I do think that any leftover precipitation will be light if there is anything at all. Your Christmas Eve forecast. The one concern we have, especially the early part of the day, is a little bit of patchy fog along with some of that mist or drizzle. Temperatures warming back up into the 40s. I do think we'll start to see some rain move in, but it will likely be after 10 p.m. tomorrow. 43 is our expected high for tomorrow. We go even warmer for Christmas. I'll look at the rain on Christmas Day coming up. Scott?
All right, Rob, thanks so much. And make sure you've got our WTHR weather app on your phone. That way you can check our interactive radar and also read the weather blog before you make any Christmas plans. Our app is a free download and you can get it in the App Store. Right now, 4 men from Greenwood are awaiting extradition linked to a murder case hundreds of miles away. Tonight, 27-year-old Gaurav Singh, 22-year-old Gurdeep Singh, and 30-year-old Nirmal Singh and 30-year-old Saurav Kumar are charged with murder. A body was discovered December 14th in Ocean County, New Jersey. Now, the FBI helped police identify the decomposed remains as 35-year-old Kuldeep Kumar. Investigators tell us he died from multiple gunshot wounds. They tell us the 4 men worked together to commit the crime. Now, 3 of the 4 suspects list this house in Greenwood as their address. Police in Greenwood tonight worked with officers from New Jersey and the FBI to arrest the men last Friday. Tonight at 11, we're hearing from a family devastated by a young boy's death here in Indianapolis. Right now, the boy's dad and a woman that relatives say is the father's girlfriend are under arrest for neglect. The boy's aunt told 13 News the 7-year-old's name is Caden. Police say he was found not breathing inside a home on the west side of Indy. Investigators tell us they found injuries on Caden's body consistent with trauma. They also discovered signs of malnourishment. Christina Korobov is an attorney with the Zero Abuse Project. She told us it's common to see a person's boyfriend or girlfriend abuse their non-biological child.
They may work together in partnering to hurt the child, or one party may know that the child is being abused and they allow it. Sometimes it happens that the person doesn't know.
Tonight, formal charges are not filed in this case. That's going to be up to the Marion County Prosecutor's Office. We reached out. A spokesperson told us they don't have enough information yet to determine charges.
The best case scenario for everything that we had hoped for, came true in the end. And it was just nice.
Tonight, fresh insight from an area fire chief on a diagnosis and a recovery he did not see coming. Eric Funkhauser is the chief of both the Whiteland and Bargersville fire departments. His job is to help Hoosiers in emergency situations. But back in September, he was the person who needed that help. This story began on Labor Day. Funkhauser suffered a seizure while driving to a store with his wife. She managed to take the wheel and dial 911. That ultimately led to the discovery of that brain tumor the size of a walnut. He told us the seizure saved his life, enabling doctors to spot that tumor in time. Funkhauser had surgery to remove it, and now he's back to walking and talking, and get this, he's already back on the job.
Are you going to make it? Are you still going to be here? And, so to be here, makes the holidays way more special. You only have a set amount of time that you're here, so enjoy every second that you get and be thankful for everything as you're going forward.
So what's next for him? Doctors will do MRIs every few months to make sure the cancer does not come back. For now, Funkhauser is working part-time, but he's expected to return to his full schedule at the end of January. Here's a look at the other stories making headlines right now. Tonight, new court documents are revealing how investigators say they uncovered the true identity of the suspect in a Lawrence shooting. They say detectives believe the suspect lied about his name and they identified him with the help of ICE. A friend of the victim told police there was an argument between 2 groups of people at a restaurant before the gunfire. 34-year-old Jermaine Alonzo died in the shooting near Pendleton Pike and Post Road earlier this month. An Ohio man is under arrest accused of shooting at a police officer in eastern Indiana late last night. It happened in Union City near the Ohio state line. Investigators say they discovered this gun at the scene. Police say they were responding to a report of shots fired. As an officer arrived, a person fired multiple shots. The suspect was taken into custody and faces preliminary charges, including attempted murder. Investigators tonight just identified the man who was killed in a Greenwood apartment fire. Authorities tonight confirmed 26-year-old Jonathan Prieto died. The fire took place earlier this month on Clearview Drive near US 31 and Smith Valley Road. Firefighters got called to a reported explosion, and that's when they found Prieto. Early in 2025, Riley Children's Health will have new leadership. David Bickerstaff is taking over the role as president. He brings with him 3 decades of experience in healthcare administration. He's set to start in February. Remember, you can find all of our latest local stories anytime on our 13 News app.